Listen to this podcast now
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Why is the middle class shrinking? Why are people facing an affordability crisis while marginalized individuals called informals grow in numbers? Join me as I travel the world, speaking with people living in invisibility, the leaders working to solve it, and uncovering the hard truths shaping our economy and daily reality.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
The Anthony Cumia Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you know there's a YouTube channel, and you can see actual video of me doing this very show? That's right. It's at 77 WABC Radio on YouTube. And it's very good. Throughout the week, clips come out. Send them to your friends. Make fun of me. Whatever you want to do. It's out there. The future is out there. Hochul. Got to talk about Hochul because just when you think your privacy isn't being invaded enough, or technology isn't encroaching on your ability to do things, and the government is using technology against you, this is always the way it happens too. It's every single time. I've said it time and time again. Any technology that the government or even commercial businesses want to use against you, they will present it to you as a convenience. This is great. You need this. It's going to make your life easier. You're not going to have to do this or that or remember. You know, our phones are a great example. Why we call them phones, I don't know. It's got to be less than 1% of what I use my phone for is being an actual phone. Texts, social media, an encyclopedia, the entire contents of every library on earth. And that's a great thing. But you got to put a lot of information in that, don't you? And I don't care what they say. The phone is listening to you. I don't buy it that it's a coincidence. And when you're talking about a subject or a product or whatever, that it just happens to pop up in an email or as an ad on your social media, you're never going to convince me that, no, it's just a coincidence. It's a hell of a coincidence, and it happens a lot. So I don't buy that. But everything that could go into your car, new appliances, it's just there as a convenience at first, but then just like you speaking after you've been arrested, you have the right to remain silent. And any lawyer will tell you that is the best advice right there. That is the best thing you can do, is just shut your yap until Saul Goodman shows up. But, you know, when you're remaining silent, but your car is yapping and ratting you out, your refrigerator, the toaster oven is a rat, and you're keeping your mouth shut, but it's talking to the grocery store. Your refrigerator is ordering stuff from Amazon because it knows what you're eating. How do you know that information won't be sent from your refrigerator to your health insurance company? Boy, this guy sure eats a lot of crappy food. Maybe we should raise his insurance rates because he's putting himself in danger of having issues, heart issues, or what have you. Because your refrigerator ratted out to your insurance company? But it's convenient. I don't even have to look at what's in my fridge anymore. And then it just orders automatically from Amazon. And then Amazon sells the information to United Healthcare. Oh, okay. But but I just did it because it was handy. Yeah, that'll happen. Easy Pass, it's another thing. Who wanted to continue throwing a handful of change into that stupid basket? Oh, I dropped a nickel. Now you got to open the door. There's beeping behind you. Remember what a pain in the ass that was? So Easy Pass, that's great. I'm whipping right through the tolls. Oh, yeah, well, this is a messy divorce case, isn't it? Well, your Easy Pass just ratted you out that you were seeing some woman that lives off the Jersey Turnpike, and we have exactly where you went through the Easy Pass thing, and you had no other business there, and this woman lives there. Everything is ratting you out. This here is very interesting. Governor Hochul in New York has an idea for some technology. If you get, well, I'll let Governor Hochul tell you. This clip would be AC6, and I didn't even know they had. I assume they had this type of technology, but what would they use it for? Well, they're going to use it for this. And believe me, we will discuss what this really means in the future. Here's Governor Hochul.
This is another area where I'm surprised at the controversy around it when it makes so much sense. You think about someone, I'm going to ask these gentlemen here, if someone gets 16 speeding tickets in a year, would you consider that an excess speeder? And that's not normal, right, guys? I mean, they're just looking for an accident. They're looking to end up in this repair shop. So what we said, we have to protect people. There's pedestrians, there's moms pushing strollers, there's people on bikes, there's kids going to school. We have to protect people. And if someone is so flagrantly violating the laws that there's a callous disregard of human life, is the only way I can describe it, there have to be consequences. Have to be. So now we have technology that says there's a device that can be installed in a vehicle that would limit how fast you can go.
Really?
And I think that's what happens. There's plenty of notification. You can appeal if you want to question one of the tickets in the prod. There's due process. We'll make sure. But installing this, and if you don't install it, after 45 days, you lose your registration. You should not be on the roads if you don't care about whether or not you're going to kill somebody. And when you hug a mom, lots of moms, as I've had to do over the last few months, who've lost children, that pain never grows away.
Never grows away.
Wow. In their hearts that maybe they can prevent the next family from having to grieve the way they did because of someone's reckless indifference to life.
All right. Well, a device that goes in your car, and if you get 16 speeding tickets in a year, which is excessive, you have to put a device in your car where something in the device prevents you from speeding. I did a little research on this. It would use GPS, like the GPS is in your newer vehicles, where it knows the speed limit on any given roadway, and you will not be able to go faster than that speed limit, depending on where the GPS sees that you are at any given moment. So, all right, let's kind of take this apart a little bit. 16 speeding tickets. That is excessive. And look, I like a little, I watch Smokey and the Bandit, and I think it's awesome. Bandit's the hero in that. He's speeding. Sort of a rebellious thing to do back in the day. If you had a muscle car or something, speeding was just part of it. Exciting, fun. I had a Jaguar F-Type a few years back. The thing was a beast. Just amazing handling, the power. I got so many speeding tickets in that car, and I never complained or argued. I knew damn well when I was getting pulled over that I was in the wrong and I was speeding. One time, 101 in a 55, and he gave me the old "I could arrest you right now" speech, and he could have. That's beyond speeding. That's reckless driving, and then you decide that you're going to be a little more responsible. You weigh it out and go, I just can't do that. I'm going to lose my license. I had a suspended license for 6 months. They suspended the license. They laughed at my face. And I had to get a restricted license where I could only use it for work and for 6 months because I was being reckless. I was speeding. I understand that. But to have a device go in your vehicle that is now controlling how fast you can go, I don't like that. I say after, let's go crazy and say 5 speeding tickets in a year, you take away your license. There, you've lost your license for a year on the first 5. And then after that, if you get another speeding ticket, you just lost your license. You're done. You got to move or whatever. I get that. Speed is definitely a huge contributor to automotive deaths in this country. I think it's right behind illegal aliens driving tractor trailers. But to have a device that the government puts in your vehicle, no. You will never convince me that this is a good step. And if you think for a second it's going to stay at 16 speeding tickets a year, that's the problem now, isn't it? Anyone would go 16 tickets a year. Of course. Lock the guy up. Take the device and beat him over the head with it. Never mind putting it in his car. But that's where you start. Then it goes down to what? 10? And then 5 maybe. And then, hey, no one should be speeding ever. So if you have 2 speeding tickets, I honestly think you should put this device in your vehicle. And then it conjures up this other paranoia that I have, that it could be used for a lot of other things. Why can't the device make it so you can't drive at all? Well, why would they do that? Well, maybe there's a epidemic. There's a flu epidemic. And people are going out in public and endangering grandma and grandpa and the kids. So why don't we just shut everyone's cars off so they can't go out? They can't move. They have to stay at home. It's a national emergency. We have to do that. You don't think that could happen? I think you're being a little more naive than I am being paranoid. But maybe you got something you want to discuss on this topic. 800-848-9222. Back in a moment.
Roger Stone here. Your dollars are losing ground, but gold isn't. American Sovereign Bullion helps you protect your wealth through real, tangible assets. Through their nationwide wholesaler network, you get some of the best pricing on gold and silver delivered straight to your door. Since 1912, the U.S. dollar has lost 97% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold continues to prove its strength. So call 844-272-2428. That's 844-272-2428. Or visit dyingdollar.com to request your free gold and silver guide. That's dyingdollar.com.